All right, open panel. I'm gonna get up there and chit chat about things or whatever. Post you a link. There you go. Well, hey, Miss Deborah. That was quick. Well, we got to be here for each other. I'm always glad to go and help Miss Lena. She's good people. Not everybody will agree with me, but I sure think she's good people. And for those that don't agree, well, it's on them. Yep. She means well. She does. She does everything she can for anybody she can, and that's an unusual quality for nowadays. Yep. Yeah, Miss Deborah, you should get to know her. Um, she's different than what you see on YouTube. I mean, really, the person you see on YouTube ain't half bad either. But in person, she's a really nice, sweet lady. And what's sad is she's always stuck there by herself, having to do that all by herself. Do some work. I am working. I'm working my jaw trying to eat this. I don't know what it is. Come from a convenience store. They said it was a chicken nugget, so I don't know, maybe. There's Charles. Is that Charles? I hope it is. There you are.
Hey, you still have me blocked, you fucker.
What?
You still have me blocked.
I don't got you blocked, really?
Yeah, it is. It's not up for debate.
All right. Well, what name I got blocked?
My name. And Judith and Turtle Operator. You got everybody blocked. You need to go through and get everybody unblocked. That means you probably got about people that actually support you, because I don't support you, of course. But you probably got like a bunch of supporters that are blocked.
Hmm. Well,
Yep.
I'll have to get in there and look that up and figure it out. when I get home and get to my laptop.
Yeah, I won't count on it.
Oh, so negative today. What's wrong?
No, I've mentioned it
You
weeks
need a
ago.
hug.
I mentioned it weeks ago.
Oh,
I know a procrastinator when I see one.
well, I can't help it. I don't do much on. I don't know. I mess around on the computer. I'm still trying to edit the same daggone video I was trying to edit 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. What's up, Deb?
I ain't no good at that. I'm trying to, but Charles needs a hug. Anyway, so what are you up to today? Oh, what did he do? Disappear? What? Hmm. I guess he really does need a hug. I figured a couple of them would get up on the panel and we'll see what happens. I guess. And he really loves our emojis. Okay. Do we have any good emojis? It got me kicked in. Waving face. Orange raised eyebrow. Okay. If I wasn't lost before, I sure am now. What in the world is that? All right. Person, turquoise, waving face out of my mouth. Oh, it's shit. Oh, it's him again. So what's everybody doing? Why do you keep calling me Thomas? Seriously. I can't see what. Sitting on the back porch waiting for Jim Jam to get off work. Hmm. I know that nickname. Waiting on them to select their courses for next year. Yeah, I didn't see the emojis. Hey, Miss Lena, we were just talking about you. Nothing bad, I promise. Ooh, a crafting video. Miss Lena, I found a did you I think I sent it to you. Did you get that one crafting thing with the bunny, the bunny tails or whatever it was? Making possum stew for me? Oh, hold on a minute. Hope I missed it. Hold on. Alrighty, I'm back. Better write that down. Review. Alrighty, I guess I got another run for tomorrow. And like that, I start getting ready to shut the cab company down. And suddenly now, I start getting busy. Hello.
Remote. Hello, I'm looking for my remote. Give me a second. I'm here.
Wasn't it in your hand?
No, I'm rearranging the house and I don't know where anything is.
Ah. Sounds like fun.
Hey, I found the remote. Oh, fuck, I'm wore out.
Yeah, I've actually gotten fairly busy myself. I've had several runs in the last couple of days, which is good. I'm starting to get caught up a little bit.
What up, y'all out there? It was time for a smoke break, and Tommy just happened to be live. me and my suspenders. I live in Virginia now. I got to show it.
There you go. I ain't got none of those anymore. I had some of them.
Yeah.
I wore them in Oklahoma a lot.
I want to get me some of the ones for painters that are all white so I can dye them purple.
I had a pair of purple Mardi Gras overalls.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. I ended up I wore them for Mardi Gras and stuff, and then once they come back from the laundromat and got cleaned up and stuff, I sent them to Sean. They're like sleep pants, so.
Oh, so what's going on? You were talking about you slowed down and now business is picking up.
Well, yeah, we were getting ready to close the cab company down because it wasn't doing anything at all, and then all of a sudden now it's starting to pick up a little.
Well, that's good. That's good.
I'm glad I didn't shut it down all the way yet. I just got the stuff started, but
Yeah, Deborah, that's because I got big rooms now. The couch is literally in the center of the room. As you can see, I got a tent behind me and a shelf sitting sideways. I got big rooms now.
awesome. Yeah, it is quite different because usually you're a lot closer to the camera.
Yeah, usually I'm like, hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah. So you're enjoying that? It's a lot better than being in the motorhome, huh?
Oh God, yes. A lot more work though. I'm just fucking tearing myself down every day. About every other day. You know, I rest in between stuff.
Yeah. I was looking at trying to find one of them motorhomes like that, but I can't find any fairly cheap around here. They want too much for them around here.
Yeah, they do. Everywhere. And they're not very practical, okay? For somebody who's even middle class, a motorhome itself aren't very practical. The upkeep on them is ridiculous. If you have a diesel, just to get the oil changed, you're talking like 3 to 4 different filters. It's going to cost you a few $100s. Yeah. Motorhomes aren't very practical for like middle class people. You got to have at least some money to have a fucking motorhome. It's
right.
insane.
I'm kind of looking forward to. I'm trying to talk Pops and let me pay payments on that the little short bus he's got.
And do what with it?
And make a camper out of it, and that way we can save up for 2 years to get to do a week-long traveling thing. You know, it'd take about 2 years worth of saving to pay for the gas to go anywhere. But
yeah, no shit.
You know, we save up for a couple of months, and we might be able to move it to the other side of the yard.
And yeah,
but hey, a trip's a trip, right?
That's right. As long as you get out.
An adventure is an adventure, and heck, even going across the yard might be an adventure in that thing.
Depends on the condition it's in, but maybe.
Well, transmission is out of a half-ton truck, and it's supposed to be a 1-ton transmission, but they have and the reverse is already out of it, so pretty sure that would have to be changed out pretty quick. But it's old school stuff. It's not that hard to change out, you know.
I gotta ask, who is No Job Buddy? And I asked.
I don't know. They said it was back in the race for Thomas. He spent years riding in a short bus. Yeah, man, the short bus I was riding in was so short that I got to sit in the back and the front at the same time.
No, it seems like.
Anyway, no, I think they said, or you're trying to say that it was actually Eddie, but I don't know. I doubt that seriously, but
I only asked because I'm curious because I've seen him in other chats and when I've been on. And half the comments he says seems like actual genuine comments. Then the other half the comments he says seems like he's just an asshole. So it's like, who is this guy?
Maybe it's two different people. Maybe two people are logging into the same deal. Imagine having like 3 or 4 people able to log into one troll account and be able to pop into these different chat rooms and troll. Imagine doing that. They would seriously mess us completely up, because we'd be like, wait a minute, I know exactly who it is. And the next time they pop up, it's like, wait a minute, that ain't that person. Wait a minute, that's somebody else.
Goddamn people and their mysterious ways.
That's probably not a good idea to give that idea out.
Right.
I wonder who's going to try that one first. Who's actually going to get along long enough to have multiple people on the same troll account?
Right.
They don't never get along long enough to do anything like that. Can't work together. At least they'd be working together on something, you know?
I don't care if they work alone, work together, or work as a group. As long as it's for me and they're getting what I want the fuck done. Oh. Maybe not. I wish life worked like that.
Right. I'm waiting on Miss Selena to get off work.
Yeah. I got materials coming tomorrow. Finally, after 5 days of waiting.
Materials? What kind of materials?
Lumber and paneling and some tools I ordered, and it's finally all in at the hardware store. They're going to deliver it tomorrow, one full shipment.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Not really, but I'm glad it's here because it gives me something to do. I've been bored the last few days.
Oh, yeah?
Hell, like I said, I'm rearranging furniture today. I had nothing else to do.
Well, I was in between runs. I was out trying to find a little work to supplement, you know.
Hey, Bingus. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good.
Bingus, how are you? I just popped into one of his chats earlier and said, hey.
I feel bad seeing them because I just tried to germinate one of the seeds he sent me and I fucked it all up.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to make another one.
I was gonna ask, how long are those seeds any good for?
I don't know. But they seem to
be
like a year to 2 later will still germinate, so
yeah, I've got seeds that I have gotten that I've gotten about a year or 2 ago.
They should.
As a matter of fact, I still got a few seeds I got from I don't know whether you and Buds, may have been Buds.
As long as you didn't get them wet, let them dry out. Get them wet, let them dry out. As long as they stay dried and in somewhat of a stable, environment.
Yeah, they stayed in those little containers that.
Yeah, you should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try again. I don't know. For some reason, I used these little seed pods, these little round seed pods. They're like some type of cork or whatever, or coca. You just soak them in water and they expand. And I noticed the seeds popped, but then they didn't go anywhere. Like they couldn't get through that wet coca. It was like almost too tight a density for that brand new seedling to like push its way through anywhere. And I had a couple seeds actually pop and then just sit there and not go anywhere. So I'm not going to use those anymore. Fuck those. We're not using them no more.
Ain't trying that again. Yeah.
No. You always got to try, just to see. It might work out. It might not. You don't know.
Right. Just one of those things you figure out real quick. I ain't doing that again.
Big says Root Riot Cubes. I don't know. I think I know what those are because I've seen people like take cubes like this size, you know, and started planting them and then put them on top of a cube like this size. I'm like, what the fuck is that all about?
Hmm.
And they're just like some type of material, these cubes. I don't know if that's what Bingus is talking about, but that's what I think of when I read it. Yeah, there's so many different ways to do things, man. It's insane. It's like a complete rabbit hole growing weed.
I want to try to figure out when I get back out there to the slabs. I'm gonna try to figure out how to try to grow out there somehow without scorching the plants.
Dude, you had a
You
good
know?
summer before. That area where you guys always sat with all that shade coverage and shit.
Yeah,
That anywhere in there.
yeah. Well, I tried it the last time, but I really didn't know what I was doing, and I still don't know what I'm doing. But at least I've got a little bit better idea this time.
Yeah, that's true. Now I can grow outdoors here, but it has to be like there's conditions. Like you can't see it from the road. It has to be somewhere that like a kid can't just wander in and get to it. And well, I only got like a 15-foot front yard, and then it's a 3-foot drop to the road. So I can't put it in the front yard. My backyard coming into my property comes off the road. That's my driveway in the back. So I was like, what the hell? I can't grow outside anywhere around here.
I like it out in the country a little bit further out. I like being able to go out the back door and don't worry about who can see out there.
10 years ago, I'd agreed with you. But now that I have a mobility chair and I can hardly walk,
Yeah.
I'm on the outskirts of town, but I can make it. I can make it to both grocery stores, 2 different banks, 2 gas stations, 3 or 4 different fast food places, all on my mobility chair from where I'm at. And I'm literally at the bottom of the town.
You should get you one of those, one of the old ones that don't work no more, and put you a gas powered motor on the back of it, like a go kart.
Oh, good Lord, you trying to kill me, son?
It'd be fun.
You know how small those wheels are on those things, man? Dude,
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh my God. I'd eat those things up and crash on the test run.
Well, you might have to go with a little bit bigger tire.
Well, I got that bigger one. It does about 20 miles an hour, but I need a new battery for it.
You should have seen that. Did you see that hoverboard thing I had? Oh, I was so upset when Bubba wrecked it.
Oh, the 2-wheel thing?
Yeah, one thing you stand up on, and
Yeah.
yeah, that took some getting used to. But once I got used to it, man, I rode that thing all over down there in Louisiana. The town we were in there, Thibodaux, is outside of
Thibodaux. Oh, God.
yeah, it's outside of New Orleans. That's where I had that cab company.
I knew a guy back in the day named Jason Thibodaux. Pretty all right kid.
Oh yeah.
That's
well.
really
There's
name that.
the big well-known names down there in Louisiana is because of the jokes that they have. They're all like little swamp jokes, but they're Boudreaux and Thibodaux. Those are 2 last names. And I happen to know people that have both of them names.
Now, Boudreaux is a first name.
No, Boudreaux is the last name. Did you freeze?
No, I'm thinking.
Oh.
Bud.
Man,
Foster.
you were just perfectly still for a second. I was like, what in the world?
I was in the years ago. You didn't see the smoke out the ears, man?
No, I mean, I could see how you could use that as a first name, but actually, Boudreaux is a last name there. The Boudreaux and Thibodaux, matter of fact, they have a restaurant going outside of Thibodaux, going into Houma. that is called Boudreaux and Thibodeau's.
Well, I know a guy named Bud Foster. Me and Hurricane Spliffy both know him. He's dead now, died of cancer. But his father always called him Boudreaux. I always knew him as Bud. That's why I thought Boudreaux was a first name, because that's what his father always called him.
Well, I mean, it can be a first name. I mean, but most of the jokes is
Yeah.
the Boudreaux and Thibodeau jokes may be referring to it as a first name, but I know it as a last name. But if you ever you want to hear some really funny, like Cajun type redneck Cajun jokes or whatever, look up the jokes of Boudreaux and Thibodeau jokes. They're pretty funny.
Okay.
Quite comical.
No, has that ever happened to you, Tommy? You go to think of something, all of a sudden you hold your breath and you stop and you're thinking?
Yeah.
And the whole time you're holding your breath, you don't realize you're not breathing. Your wholly focus is on the thought.
Right. Yeah, that can get dangerous if you think about it too long.
Ooh.
Lack of oxygen is deadly.
He's a cheeky one today, guys. He's in a good mood. He's being cheeky.
Cheeky.
I was watching Peaky
I got you. I've had a pretty good day today.
That's good.
Yeah.
I
wasn't very eventful, but it was a nice, cool day.
I was upset, man. I was expecting a delivery at noon, and they done called me at like 2:00 after the guys that were here working already went home, and they're like, "Hey, we got your delivery ready." I'm like, "Well, that's nice. I'll see you tomorrow." And I was real condescending about it, and then just hung up.
They're called old-timers disease.
Nope, I refuse to get old. It's just because I'm a stoner. It's the drugs, I swear.
That was my excuse, and rightfully so, because I realized when I quit smoking that is why I was so dumbfounded 90% of the time. And I went back and watched the old videos, like when I was out there in Slab City, and holy crap, there was times that I really should have just set the phone down and stepped away from it, because it was getting dangerous. I mean, dude, I'm telling you, you go back and watch some of them old videos. By the way, I have unleashed every one of the videos from the past when we were at Slab City. All them videos that went to private, that went away after we left the Slabs, every single one of them are out for viewing. And there's a lot of people in the community that haven't seen any of them yet. So that's some pretty interesting content, I guess. Although 90% of the time I'm sitting there staring at a phone just stoned off my ass, and I can't figure out which way is which.
About an hour and a half into the video, guys, maybe an hour 20 minutes to an hour and 30 minutes, you can expect there to be pauses for some reason.
Yep. Just completely lost in thought.
Mid-sentence, talking to the people on the stream, all of a sudden squirrel in his head.
And that happens a bunch. I was going over some old videos. I couldn't help but laugh. I mean, it was just hilarious, because talk about a squirrel moment. I've had a bunch of them. Yeah. But I'm watching the videos, and I can remember what was going on those days, and I could tell you what was going on that the video wasn't showing. And just thinking about it, I mean, it's hilarious. That's why I'm trying to figure out how to do what is that called? Commentary. Say the word. I can't say that word. What is it? Crap. Anyway, where you talk it out.
You talk over the video explaining what's happening.
Yeah. What is that word? It's on like the tip of my tongue, and I can't figure it out.
It's the commentary, but when you do it,
yeah, that's what I was saying. But I kept trying to say commentary or something.
The third form is to commentate.
Yeah, commentary.
Yeah, you know, the only thing I hated about back then is one person fucked up and people made such a fucking hurrah over everybody after one person fucked up that it all fell
Oh,
apart.
yeah, I know.
I thought that was
I know.
that whole situation was just wrong. That you're just gonna let everything fall apart because one asshole? Really, one asshole?
Yep.
There's 15 assholes out there. You're gonna let one fuck it up? Really?
Right. Yeah, it was and look at it from another angle there. I mean, that was really confusing and just out there for me because I was there, you know, and I got to know these people really well and everything, and then everything just went south. You know, I never stepped foot back in that camp over there
Man,
after.
what up, man?
But yeah, it was insane. It was completely insane.
Now, you're talking about going back there. Now, are you gonna try and get like the old spot and shit?
Oh no, no, no. I'm sure the old spot's taken, and I mean, I'm not fixing to try to go and take any old spot or anything. As a matter of fact, um, the last time that we went there, we went on the other side of the canal, down by the Bigfoot shower, as they call it, or cold shower, whatever you call it. But we went down on the other end of it, and I mean, I'm not trying to. What is this?
Who is where's it? What's the name?
I have no idea who this is.
What's the name?
Mad Labs.
Oh, I know Mad Labs. He's all right.
Alrighty, well then he's coming up.
Yeah, he's a pretty
Oh
good
shit!
guy.
What up?
Hold on,
Howdy,
man.
howdy.
You're not supposed to be smoking.
I know I'm smoking again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. Got it unclogged.
Yeah, it's Tommy, Mad Labs, Mad Labs, Tommy.
Peace, man.
How are you
I come in
doing today?
peace. Doing all right, man. Just thought I'd come up here and
Awesome,
smoke
awesome.
with you guys for a few minutes.
All right, well y'all can smoke up. I'm not smoking anymore. At least was not yet. I'm sure I probably will when I get back out towards California.
Leave.
And
Hell
here
yeah,
it's just too much of a pain in the butt to get anything worth the crap here. It's illegal here, so you can't get anything worth the crap. And then now the people that do sell it around here are starting to realize that they can go to the convenience store and buy Delta 8 crap and pass it off as weed. So they're selling off the others, you know, they're selling off the fake stuff because you can pay $20 for 7 grams and then you can get $10 a gram out of it. You know,
Yeah.
so they're doing it that route, which is just unethical, I don't believe. And
That's insane.
so anyway,
There's
I
no point
quit.
fucking with the fake shit, man.
yeah, I know. That stuff doesn't do anything.
If you're gonna
to give me a
smoke,
headache.
just do it. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, people are trying to scam. Sellers are scamming people.
Yes.
This is what it is.
Yes.
They're scamming them.
Oh, they're giving them bullshit like Delta 8
Yeah,
and telling them
yeah.
it's fire ass weed. Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude.
Prior to me quitting smoking, it happened to me 3 times, and then I was final straw. I was like, you know what, I'm done. I need to quit any which way because I was going to try to go for that truck driving school and stuff, but I don't guess that's what we're going to do. And it's too much of a pain in the butt to get anything worth
Cheers,
the crap.
Deborah.
I'm sure I would smoke if I had anything worth the crap.
See, that's the first time hearing of this. Like that hadn't hit my area yet, you know, because it's legal.
There-
I've never heard it happen.
Well, no,
I mean,
it's
I'm sure it
legal there.
happens.
It's illegal here. That's why they're doing it here. They can get away with it.
Crazy. And you know, Tommy, you could almost, not completely, but almost any border from where you're at, any direction you go, you could find legal weed.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah.
Tennessee. Not Tennessee.
Not Tennessee.
But you cross any border and all but like 1 or 2, and you can
Well,
Tennessee.
Mississippi ain't, but I mean, it ain't, but just a little bit south of me.
Yeah. Missouri.
I mean,
just-
literally not very far at all.
I'm in
Mississippi
Illinois.
is, and
yeah.
well, I had to go all the way.
Illinois.
I don't know. I'd have to go all the way up to get to Illinois. Illinois is a little ways away.
I see.
It didn't take that long last time I come through there.
There's nothing but flat land here.
Flatland
It's
and
been a little while since I've been up there, huh?
Well, Illinois is nothing but flat land and taxes, and it only has 2 seasons: winter or construction.
Yeah, no shit.
And
Absolutely.
it's
Right.
always the same fucking roads. There are some shitty ass roads in Illinois, but they're never fixed them. It's always the same fucking roads year after year.
Yeah, it's because they do like a shitty little patch job, and then they just fucking it gets tore up again after like 2 weeks.
Right.
Fucking
Yep.
insane. Illinois is a joke, man. And taxes are going up. Taxes are going up. Schools are getting worse. Roads are getting worse. Where the fuck's the money going?
Yeah, that's
Into
true,
the
man.
rich people's pockets. Everything we do is designed to make the rich richer and the poor poorer.
Well, shit. Illinois had marijuana taxes for what, 8 years now? My God, they should be giving back to the people. Fuck.
Should be, but they're not
When
going to.
When we went legal, they made so much money, dude. It was ridiculous. Millions of dollars.
Yeah. In months, just
Literally
in months.
drove the price of good quality product. It drove it down to where I
Yep.
mean you can get good quality weed for like $5 a gram now. Most of them places. I know huh?
It ain't that cheap where I go, but
Not in Illinois, man. They
I
tax
don't
them.
know. I've heard some people talking about it being that cheap.
Oh yeah, like Oregon, Colorado, California, Washington State, places like that. Illinois, in some respects, actually is higher than California in some of its taxes.
wow.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
don't pay
only thing that
attention.
worries me about going out to California is how much everything has went up. All the prices for everything have went up so much. It's the only thing that worries me about going out there.
I'll try to hop back in here in a little bit. I'm gonna go up there and eat a burger real quick. I'm fucking starving. But I'll try to catch up with
Alrighty.
you guys. It was good to see you, and it was
All
very nice
right.
to meet you, Shepherds.
It's nice meeting you, buddy.
Later.
Come
Ross.
back anytime. Well, that guy was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a family man. He's got a couple kids, a wife.
Awesome.
He's an actual adult. How's that?
That's hard to find nowadays.
He's not an older millennial. He's an adult.
Yeah. Well, then what are we called? What are we called?
Stoners.
Don't say dinosaurs.
Hey, come on. Hey, you're older than me by like a few months, aren't you? Yeah, you're older than me.
No, I'm probably not. I actually look a lot older than I am. So what would you guess me at? If you don't know how old I am.
I think we talked about this before. I am older than you.
Yeah, I believe you are. What would you guess me at?
Oh, come on. I don't want to be rude.
It's only rude if you're guessing a woman's age.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
rude to guess a man's age.
I would say mid to high 40s.
See, now that was rude. No. No, you had it right. I think I'm 40, 44, 45?
Okay.
Shit. 40. No, I hadn't made 45 yet. I don't think. Wait a minute. Yeah, I did. I don't know. October 20th, 1978. Whatever that is. I think it's 44. Fixing to be 45.
Yeah. I got 2 years on you. That's not bad.
Yeah. But I know I look a lot older than I am. $8 for 12 eggs. So many other things have gotten outrageously expensive.
I'm not even middle-aged yet. You see what you could have too if you just try a little and don't tell anybody you buried the bitch in the backyard. I mean, oh no, I'm kidding. Oops! Shh, don't tell anyone.
That's how long I've been out of. That's how long you been out of school? Wow.
See, I stopped buying bread.
You know, I would have never guessed that. You look really good for your age. Yeah, I would have never guessed that.
What, Deborah or me?
Yeah, she said that's how long she's been out of school. So, yeah, she's been out of school for 44 years, and wow.
Knowing Deborah, she was in school, so she was 40. So that make her about 84. No.
No.
I'm going to get yelled at. Definitely going to get yelled at for that one.
Probably. Golly. Hadn't seen me in a long time. Oh, well. I know I'm starting to really starting to look old now. Everything's turning gray.
Oh man.
You see the dark in the mustache and stuff on my icon that's right there with me and Selena? All of that's gone. It's all gray now. That's all gone. All that where it's darker on the mustache, that's all pretty much gray. I mean, it's a lot grayer than that. It's not all gone yet, but pretty close to it. Within the next year or so, I'll be completely solid gray.
See,
I'm pretty sure of it.
I'd rather have no hair. I'm going to be pissed off in life. I'm going to have like a head full of hair, but it's all going to end up gray, like my beard. My beard's already almost done.
So I keep my head shaved. Well, actually, no, that's not why I keep my head shaved. We were.
I don't hear about Selena rubbing your head at night.
No, actually, when I was, I don't know, in my 20s, I guess, low 20s, I'm saying probably 23, 22, 23, maybe 24 years old. Around that time frame, me and my ex-wife were doing foster care, and we got a couple of kids that came in, and they come in from a real bad situation, and they had hair lice.
Oh.
And oh my God, dude, trying to go through with the comb and all of that crap that you got put on your head and everything. It was so horrific that
of course he's not out here.
the next time that had happened, which had happened again like a month later, I just said, the heck with that. I'm not going through all of that crap again. I shaved my head completely, and ever since then, I've always kept my head shaved for that long. Anyway, hey, they're fixing to get in. They're off work, so I'm going to cut it off and talk to y'all later. Y'all have a blessed night.